Hello. So, for question one, based on your understanding of Herzberg's two-factor theory of job satisfaction, what types of incentives or employee programs are most likely to reduce job satisfaction? What types of incentives or employee programs are most likely to increase it? Herzberg's two-factor theory of job satisfaction suggests there are two um, two factors in the workplace that contribute to job satisfaction, while others prevent it. These factors are often classified in two different categories, which is motivators and hygiene factors. So for hygiene factors, it reduces job satisfaction. Hygiene factors are those elements of the work environment that, if inadequate, can lead to job satisfaction. However, improving these typically don't directly lead to increased job satisfaction. Instead, it'll prevent it. So, some incentives or programs that address hygiene factors include safe and comfortable working conditions, providing a safe and pleasant work environment, including ergonomical furniture, proper lighting, and safety protocols can reduce dissatisfaction stemming from physical discomfort or safety concerns. uh, Job security, offering stability in employment through clear communication about job expectations, long term contracts, or assurances against layoffs can help alleviate fears and stress or anxieties about job insecurities. So, adequate compensation and benefits, ensuring that employees are fairly compensated for their work and provided with benefits such as health care, retirement plans, bonuses, can prevent job dissatisfaction related to financial concerns. Work life balance is always a big one for people, but implementing policies such as flexible working hours, telecommuting options, and paid time off can help employees manage their work and personal responsibilities more effectively, reducing their stress overall. So the motivators are increased satisfaction. Um, with increased satisfaction, motivators are faculty that is going to contribute to job satisfaction by fulfilling individuals' higher level needs and intrinsic motivators. And that incentives or programs aimed at enhancing motivators can lead to increased job satisfaction and intrinsic motivation. Some examples include recognition and appreciation, challenge and meaningful work, opportunities for career growth and advancement. So, for opportunities for skill development, supporting employees' efforts to enhance their skills through training workshops, conferences, and educational reimbursement programs can increase job satisfaction by facilitating personal growth and professional growth, challenging and meaningful work, assigning tasks that are intellectually stimulating, allowing employees to take on new responsibilities and involving them in decision making processes can increase job satisfaction by providing a sense of purpose and autonomy. Opportunities for career growth and advancement, providing clear paths for professional development, training programs, mentorship opportunities, and promotions based on performance can increase job satisfaction. Um, Recognition and appreciation, implementing employee recognition programs, praising employees for their accomplishments, and expressing appreciation for them can contribute to job satisfaction. So, in summary, while hygiene factors primarily focus on reducing job satisfaction by addressing basic needs and concerns, motivators directly contribute to increasing job satisfaction. By fulfilling higher level needs and intrinsic motivators, implementing a combination of both types of incentives and programs can help create a more satisfying and fulfilling work environment for all employees all around. So, for question two, I got compare McClelland's acquired needs theories and its emphasis on needs being shaped by experience and cultural background over time to Maslow's hierarchy of needs and ERG theory. Of these three theories, which do you think provides the most useful and realistic explanation for human development and motivators? Why? And motivation, why? So, McClelland's acquired needs theory, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and Aldeffer's ERG theory all are frameworks used to understand human motivation development, but they differ in their approaches. So McClelland's acquired needs theory His theory is one that individuals acquire needs based on their life experiences, cultural background, socialization. McClellan identified three primary needs: achievement, affiliation, and power. So, achievement needs a desire to excel, to achieve in relation to set of standards, and to strive to succeed. Affiliation needs the desire for warm and close personal relationships. Power need the desire to influence, coach, teach, or encourage others to achieve. So McClellan's theory emphasizes that the needs can be developed or strengthened over the time through experiences and cultural influences. So Maslow hierarchy of needs. Maslow's theory is often depicted as a pyramid with 5 levels of needs arranged in a hierarchy order. It proposes that individuals are motivated to fulfill basic needs before moving on to higher level needs. The hierarchy consists of psychology needs, safety needs, belongingness and love needs, esteem needs, and self actualization needs. Maslow positioned that individuals progressed through these levels at lower level needs are satisfied, and the higher level needs emerge. ERG's theory: existence, relatedness, and growth. Alderfer's theory is an alternative to Maslow's hierarchy, suggesting three basic categories of needs rather than a strict hierarchy. Um, his relatedness needs, desires for interpersonal relationships; existence needs, desire for psychological and material well-being; growth needs, desire for personal and development and fulfillment. ERG's theory allows for movement back and forth between needs categories and recognizes that individuals can pursue multiple needs simultaneously. In terms of which theory provides the most useful and realistic explanation for human development and motivation, it largely depends on the context and the specific individuals being considered. Each theory has its strengths. McClellan's theory provides insights into how individuals' experience and cultural backgrounds shape motivations, making it useful for understanding diverse workplace behaviors and preferences. Maslow's hierarchy offers a structural framework that is intuitive and widely recognized, making it useful for understanding broad patterns of motivation development. ERG's theory acknowledges the complexity of human beings and allows for more flexible and understanding how individuals prioritize and pursue different needs. Ultimately, the choice of which theory to use depends on the specific context and goals of the analysis. No single theory can fully capture the complexity of human motivation, but each provides valuable insights that can inform our understanding of human behavior and development. So for question 3, I got assume you are a manager of an auto dealership and all your sales people employees are achieving the goals they have set for themselves in terms of weekly car sales. On the surface, this would seem to be a good thing. However, what could be the problem with this? While it's initially positive that salespeople are meeting their weekly car sales, there are potentially underlying issues that could arise. Quality over quantity. Salespeople might be prioritizing quality over quantity over quality. They might be pushing customers to purchases that they don't necessarily need or want to just meet their sales targets, so they're just selling them. This can lead to dissatisfied customers who might not return for the future purchases and could damage the dealership's reputation. Burnout, constantly striving to meet needs or expectations, weekly sales goals can lead to burnout amongst sales staff. They might feel pressured to consistently perform at a high level, which can be mentally and emotionally exhausting. Neglecting others aspects of sales. Salespeople might be neglecting other important aspects of their role, such as customer service, product knowledge, or post-sale follow-up. Overemphasis on meeting sales quotas could result in a lack of attention to these critical elements of the sales process. Dependency on short-term incentives. If salespeople are solely focused on meeting weekly sales targets, they may become dependent on short-term incentives or bonuses offered by the dealership. They can create a cycle where they prioritize immediate rewards over long-term career and growth development. Risk of ethical violation. Intense pressure to meet sales targets could lead some salespeople to engage in unethical behavior, such as like falsifying information or misleading customers. This not only damages trust with the customers, but can also result in legal repercussions for the whole dealership. Inflexibility in adapting to market changes. Salespeople who are solely focused on meeting weekly sales targets may become complacent and resistant to change. They might be strict to the same sales strategies even when market conditions shift, leading to missed opportunities for growth or adaptation. To address these potential issues, it's important for managers to not only track sales performance but also assess the quality of interaction with customers, provide ongoing training and support, foster a culture of ethical behavior, and encourage a balanced approach to achieving sales targets that prioritize long-term relationships or customer satisfaction. To what extent are so question 4, to what extent are perceptions of procedural justice versus distributive justice a matter of perception? How can managers reduce inaccurate perceptions of workplace inequities? Perception of procedural justice and distributive justice in the workplace and indeed subjective and can vary among individuals based on their experiences, beliefs, and interperceptions. Procedural justices refers to the fairness to the process used to make decisions, while distributive justices refers to the fairness of the outcomes or distribution of resources. Both are critical for employees' perceptions of fairness and organizational trust. Subjective of perceptions. It's important to recognize that perceptions of justice are influenced by individual biases, expectations, and past experiences. What one person considers fair, another person might perceive as unfair. For example, one employee might perceive a decision-making process as fair because they were given the opportunity to voice their opinions, while others might perceive it as unfair because they feel their input was disregarded. Communication, transparency, managers. Managers can reduce inaccurate perceptions of workplace inequities by ensuring clear and transparent communication about decision-making processes and outcomes. This includes providing rationale for decisions, explaining the criteria used for resource distribution, and actively soliciting feedback from employees. Consistency and impartiality. Consistency in applying policies and procedures is crucial for perceptions of fairness. Managers should strive to be impartial and avoid favoritism or bias in decision making. Employees are more likely to perceive procedural justice when they believe decisions are made based on objective criteria rather than personal preferences. Employee involvement. Involving employees in decision-making process can enhance perceptions of procedural justice. When employees feel they have a voice in their decisions that affect them, they're more likely to perceive the process as fair, even if they don't always agree with the outcome. Feedback mechanism. Establishing feedback mechanisms where employees can express concerns about perceived inequities can help managers address issues before they escalate. Open channels of communication demonstrate a commitment to fairness and can help build trust between management and employees. Training and education. Managers can benefit from training in conflict resolution, communication skills, and diversity and inclusion to better understand the address perceptions of injustice in the workplace. This can help identify and mitigate biases that may influence their decisions. Regular reviews and assessment. Periodically reviewing and assessing policies, procedures, and outcomes can help identify areas where improvements can be made to enhance perceptions of fairness. This demonstrates a commitment to continuous improvement and ensures that organizational practices remain aligned with employee expectations. By addressing these factors, managers can want to reduce inaccurate perceptions of workplace inequities and promote a culture of fairness and trust within the organization. So that's all I have, but basically to sum it up, they are some people who want short-term success. Some employees are going to want short-term like short-term congratulations, and some people are just going to want like the long-term, like they want the long-term with the company, they want the benefits. And the people who want the short-term, they're going to really just want maybe like a bonus that's maybe not even quarterly, but more often if they hit a sales mark. A lot of people who work in like car sales, like they were mentioning, that's just gonna It's two different types of employees, and you're gonna get both of them, but it depends on what they want, and you gotta make them happy for them to stay, and make sure they are not doing anything out of the ordinary to hit their marks. If they are hitting their marks uh, too often or too high, you gotta check it out, make sure everything's good.